guys, this is Andrew with the Granolacrew channel here. And today, I'm going to be sharing some crazy adventures I've had growing up. So, come along for the story. Good morning, guys. This is Andrew with the Granola channel here, and if you're new here, welcome. Thanks for being here. I really appreciate you all watching my stuff. It means a lot. You know, I gotta say, this is a perfect spot to get a great view of the mountains. I actually used to live in California for 2 years, and the one thing I missed about Utah were the mountains for sure. And I don't plan on moving anytime soon, so it's today it's kind of a gloomy day, to be honest, but it's still a nice day for sure. Anyways, if you guys didn't notice, I deleted some of the videos that I recently posted, and I just wanted to hop on here and explain why I did that. First off, I feel like the things I were talking about were kind of random and kind of irrelevant to what the channel's all about, you know, if that makes sense. You know, this channel's focused on, you know, outdoor adventure kind of stuff, and I felt like, I don't know, it just felt random and just not relevant, so that's why I put those down. But if you guys want me to start doing those again, I definitely will. I just don't want to. Yeah, it's just funny because once I had started the idea of like, I'm gonna make a video every day, I'm just like, oh, it's kind of hard to do that every day and kind of think of a topic. But again, if you guys want me to, I will for sure. That's just how I feel. So, anyways, today I just wanted to focus on sharing some really crazy stories of all the outdoor camping trips and adventures that I've been on over the years. So hopefully that makes up for all the videos that I deleted, and hopefully you're not mad at me. But anyways, so first one, this is probably one of my favorite ones. This story this story definitely helped me learn the lesson of being prepared, for sure, especially in camping situations. I was maybe about 12 or 13, I want to say, when I got invited to go on a winter Klondike, which, other words, it's just, you know, winter camping in Utah in the mountains. And, you know, it sounded fun. Never really done it before. But it was definitely during the time when it was heavy snow here in Utah, and the temperatures were like under in the 30s, so it was going to be cold. So I definitely packed some heavy coats and gloves and heat warmers and all sorts of stuff just to keep me warm. And I remember on the drive up, because, sorry, I went with my dad up there. He came along with, but I remember the drive up, he kept asking me, like, did you bring all your orange stuff? You know, me being a stubborn boy, I'm like, yeah, I did. And once we get there, I realized that I forgot all those stuff. And it was freaking cold, guys. So cold. So I had to resort on using my socks as gloves. And I think I had to borrow like a oversized hoodie or something from somebody else. And yeah, I just had to scramble for whatever I had. And it was so freaking cold. Oh my gosh. I was having a smaller kid growing up, so I didn't really have a lot of weight on me, so like the cold definitely got to me for sure. Yeah, that was some crazy times back then for sure. Oh, that was cold. I've never been so cold in my life for sure. Another fun story. This is a really fun one, but another time I got invited to go to a canoe trip. We were gonna go canoe down the Colorado River, which I was super stoked about, super excited. And if you guys don't know what that's like, it's like I want to say like a 2-3 day trip for sure. So you got to do a lot of prepping for that with food and meal prep and just gear and everything. And I remember in preparation for the trip, we went to Costco, I think, and we did a huge haul of food. And everything that you pack, you have to bring it with you in the canoes, by the way. But yeah, it's like some of the adults were in one canoe, and they were specifically in charge of like having the food with them in their canoe. And literally within the first 2 minutes of our trip, their canoe tips over, and half the food goes down the river. And so yeah, we had to definitely ration our food. Like, don't worry, like, we didn't starve, like, we still have food, but we definitely had to be careful of our portions, because I think like most of the condiments were gone, half the pancake mix were gone, a couple other meals and stuff were gone. So I remember the morning when we were supposed to be having pancakes. They're about like that size, and we could only have one because we didn't have enough pancake batter. Yeah, so if you ever go on a canoe trip, just make sure you strap down all your gear and food, because if you tip over, that stuff is gone. Oh my gosh, that was crazy. But that was definitely a fun trip for sure. Another time I went on overnighter camp out somewhere in the canyons. I can't remember where in Utah, but we were all like unpacking our gear, setting up our tents, and then we noticed like a bag of like Starburst candy just hanging on a tree, and we're all just standing around looking at it, and we're like, what the heck is that? And so we're all kind of just looking at it, and finally one of my friends looked at it, he's like, I want to eat it, because he loves Starburst candy. We're like, that's not a good idea, man. I don't think that's a good idea. But yeah, he did anyways. He ate them, and yeah, he said they tasted fine, but I didn't want to risk it. I don't know how long that thing's been up there, but Yeah, so we all went to bed that night, and I just remember he like unzipping the tent every 2 minutes and just throwing up, like you just hear like zoop, zoop, zoop. So yeah, if you see a random bag of candy or food, don't eat it. Yeah, that was super sketchy. I don't know. I mean, we were kids. We weren't really good at thinking, but we did stuff anyways. Um, and it's funny because a lot of these crazy stories, like I learned a lesson from. So they're meant to be funny, but they're also like, oh, like that's what not to do, right? Um, yeah, crazy times, man. Um, and just let you go, like all those things, like I got invited to, like uh, all of my neighbors, we did like uh, Boy Scout growing up, and like we were part of like a church group, so that's why I did all of these cool stuff. I know you're probably wondering, like, wow, like who's these cool people? Like, no, it was just like a neighborhood thing for sure. I don't think if I lived anywhere else, I wouldn't have done all these cool, fun experiences for sure. But they were so fun. I'm so glad I could stay to look back and fun memories and stuff like that, if you know what I mean. I'm trying to think if I have any last stories I want to share. Oh, I remember this one, backpacking for my first time. That was crazy for me because, um, like I said, like I was kind of one of the smaller dudes growing up. I'm like 5'3", so I remember that being hard for me because it was just so much stuff. But I think that's all the stories I can think of today. But yeah, like I said earlier in my video, I'll definitely post more stuff that are more relevant to the channel. But like I said, if you guys really want me to like post stuff daily and talk about random stuff, I will. But that's just how I feel about it. So you guys have a great day, and keep you guys posted. This is Andrew's Granola Crew channel signing out. Hey guys, this is Andrew with the Granola Crew channel again. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching my stuff. I really do appreciate it. And again, sorry if I deleted my most recent videos and you like them. Please comment below if you guys really want me to make daily videos of me just talking about life and other stuff. If not, then I'm just going to focus my stuff on just outdoor and adventure content. So anyways, guys have a great day. This is Andrew with the Granola Crew channel signing out.